What's up, my friends? Kevin here, the Tattoo Toy Hunter. Today, basically, I'm going to be making a custom action figure, kind of mostly a kit bash. But what I'm going to be attempting to do for the first time is adding tattoos to a figure. Of course, I'll be kit bashing a head sculpt and maybe some clothing. But the biggest part of this custom will be adding these decal transfers. I got these from eBay really cheap, just for a few bucks. These are 1/12 scale. They should work for the figure. I'm doing basically a 1/12 scale figure, and he's going to be tattooed up on his arms, chest, and lower legs. I picked up everything I think I need should be right here. This little micro set and sole. I've done my research, and people use that to set the decal on and to kind of melt it to the figure. So that'll be the first time I use this. The Play-Doh is just a lazy way to fill in the crevices of the head sculpts, so I don't have to do any permanent changes to them right now. Then we got this matte hardener finisher. I think it's like some type of nail polish. It's supposed to be really good. I found that really cheap on eBay as well, and also the micro set and sole or eBay. I did pick these head sculpts off. Well, one of them off eBay, and the other two I've had extras, along with my CM Punk shirt I'm going to be using right now for the shirt of my figure. I'll need a sponge for the process of the decal transfer, two cheap disposable brushes for the set and sole so I don't cross-contaminate, small pair of scissors because we actually have to cut these out as close as we can to the edges, a blow dryer, and some water, and a set of tweezers over here, as you can see. So I should have everything I need to do this project. The only other thing I need is a body. I'm going to use this I picked this up at Target a while back. This one-piece figure here, Monkey D. Luffy. I like that he has nothing on his arms, so it's a blank canvas. There's not even like sculpted shirts in the way of the arms. And these arms should come off, and the legs. So I'm gonna pull him out and take a look at him, and then I'm gonna remove what I can from him and get the figure ready for the tattoo transfers. Okay, I got him out of the package. Yeah, he's a good size for the 1/12 scale. He's kind of like a child size, basically. So he's 1/12 scale, but he's a little shorter, under 6 inches, I believe. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove his head, and let's see if I can get the arms and legs to come off, and then we'll get the process started for the tattoo transfers. Again, let me just reiterate that I barely know what I'm doing. This is gonna be a first for me, but we'll see if it works out. Let's see how easy it is to do, actually. Okay, just as I hoped, since he comes with like his super abilities of stretching, he came with alternate hands, or arms I should say, and legs, so I knew that these should come off, the ones that are on him. So I think that's going to make it a lot easier to put the tattoo transfers on, not having to deal with the whole body. I'm also going to remove his vest. That should come off as well without having to damage it, which is nice because I'm going to at least put tattoos across his chest. So let's go ahead and strip him down the rest of the way. All right, so he came apart really nicely. So I hope I didn't mess this up. I was kind of really yanking on this part of it, but I don't know if it's meant to come apart, these pieces. But at any rate, this is still easier to work with. So we're gonna start with a tattoo up here. I'm gonna see where I can put it at. I'm gonna have to avoid that hinge there on the arm articulation. I don't want to mess with that, so I'm gonna have to go a little lower than I hoped. He also has that upper bicep swivel, which I have to kind of be mindful of that. I'm gonna render that useless or ruin the tattoo if I go across that. I didn't really expect to use anybody with this much articulation, so I don't really mind, but let's go ahead. This is all for practice anyway. And we're also gonna put a couple of tattoos down here on the lower legs. So very nice. So anyway, these are the decals. I got these for a few bucks on eBay. They're 1/12 scale. I like this style, the Los Muertos and the skulls, sugar skulls and all that. Those are really cool. And here's some other skulls. Very nice looking. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and go with this right arm. And I'm going to find something that fits right in there. I'll pick it out and then we can start cutting. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for this one here. I'm going to cut her out. We're going to soak her in some water. And as we do that, we're going to use our micro set and we're going to give a little bath to the area that this tattoo is supposed to go on, which is going to be the upper arm. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to cut her out, I should say. Sorry, not even on camera doing this. Yeah, it's not the easiest. They're so tight around each other. So So there's that one. I'm gonna go ahead and cut around off camera to get it close as I can to the tattoo, and then I'll be back. All right, so that's not that easy, but this is as good as I can do. I'm shaky. So we're gonna throw this one in the water, and I'm gonna make sure she gets submerged. I want that to get wet so that that transfer starts coming off. And as we do that, we're gonna open up our micro set without trying to spill this sucker, and we're gonna bathe around the area where, man, that stuff stinks. So I think that's pretty good. So now we gotta pull out the sticker and see if that's ready. All right, I'm gonna try to fish her out of here. Let's see here. I'm not very good with this. This water is supposed to be lukewarm. Look, it's already coming off. All right. Nope, she came completely up. So come over here, just like that. All right, so I got her pretty much where I want her. So I'm gonna come in a little more set, get that on the edges. Now I'm gonna take a blow dryer to this. Let's see here. Supposedly you're supposed to cool this or blow dry it dry before you layer it with more set or sole. I'm gonna do this off camera so I don't blow everything away. All right, so I'm gonna kind of come in with a sponge now and just make sure it's flat. This figure works a lot better because a lot of the ones with muscle crevices makes it a lot harder to get the tattoo in. But for this flat arms, it makes it a lot easier. So I think that came out really nice. All right, I'm gonna come in and put a little bit of sole. Let's see here. Let's go ahead with this water. And the sole is supposed to help kind of soften it, just so if there's any bubbles that I'm not seeing right now, I'm gonna kind of catch around the edges. This stuff is strong as well. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry for a while, and then we're gonna go back and hit it with the nail polish hardener matte. But man, I'll tell you what, if it stays like that, I'm really happy with it. I think it came out nice. So we're gonna do that with both arms. Just cut the transfer out, put it in the water till it comes off, wipe this down with some sole. We're gonna put the transfer on, make sure it's flattened out, use the sponge, not too hard though, because apparently the paint can come off. The color of it will be removed if you're too rough with it during that process. But it's looking good. I want to kind of tattoo all the way down the arm, both arms and the chest. So I'll be back in a moment. All right, I wanted to give you all a little update. I put a few more on. Same process, just a little wipe of micro set. I soaked this I cut out as close as I can all the white off as to the edge of the tattoo. Cut it as much as I possibly can. Throw it in the water for a few seconds. You can see the transfer kind of just slip right off. Then I get that gently with the tweezers and I put it in place where I want it here. Then I run a micro set little wipe again with a brush, and then I use my new blow dryer. But look at that, I am so satisfied with how that came. I could put more if I want here, but my biggest struggle is I shake a lot. I got neurological issues, and so it makes it hard to be real specific. But man, look at that. I'm very happy with how that's come out. It's a pretty cool looking sleeve so far. So I'm very happy with that arm. I'm gonna do the other arm. I'm gonna put some around the legs and then the chest. The only thing I haven't done yet is gone with this little hard coat at the end, the matte hard coat. I'm gonna do that all at the end. So off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing the same tedious process. Wipe it down with micro set, brush my area with micro set, cut out and soak the decal for a moment, place it where I want it, and then blow dry it. And that's basically it. I will go back with a micro sole because that's supposed to help kind of soften it, but it's not really too necessary. But anyway, very easy process. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the figure off, and then I will come back to recording when it's time to do a little hard finish clear coat on them, and then we can also look at popping the heads on and let's see how the end result looks. So I'll be back. For me, it might be an hour or two. For you, it's gonna be moments. Later, me. All right, so yeah, I definitely spent more than an hour doing this, but as you can see, I kind of went off. Let me go ahead and show you real quick. I didn't do too much on the legs, but they came out really nice. It was actually a lot easier than I thought. I was trying to do full sleeves. As you can see there's little gaps. I may go in and like take a Sharpie and kind of try to do like background swirls, but overall I'm really happy with how all this came out. Here's the other. I think they came out really nice. So next thing I'm gonna do, look at that little stomach piece. Those all came out really nice, even a back piece, the neck. But I'm very happy with how everything came out. So I'm gonna put a little thin coat of this matte top coat on it, let it dry, assemble it, and then we'll attach one of the heads and let's see what it looks like. So I'll be back. Well, that's going to be the end of the customization. As you could see, came out really nice. I wasn't able to use the head sculpts I wanted to. The body just was too small and thin compared to those head sculpts. So for now, I'm putting this one on because it's closer to looks more accurate, doesn't look too crazy. But yeah, the others didn't look good at all. But his skin tone is kind of off too, so that's something else I'll have to work on. But anyway, this was really about tattooing. I wanted to learn how to add these transfer decals, and as you can tell, I think came out really well. I know this is probably an easier figure because there's not as many ripples in the muscles, and from what I can tell, that's the hardest part about it. But the process was actually pretty easy overall. As you can see, I was able to do the legs, the stomach, the chest, the arms, and the back. The neck as well for a little bit, but I'm very happy and satisfied with how it came out. So anyway, this is going to be the video. It's easy to do if you're interested. Just gotta do the few little steps and you'll get it down. I was able to do it. So anyway, this is Kevin the Tattoo Toy Hunter reminding you, never get the hunt. Pew, 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 pew. Peace, my friends. Until next time.